If you just got a brand new metal roof for your house, you might have other areas of your home that you want to match to the color of your metal roof, like shutters or trim or other areas like that. In this video, we're going to show you how to get an exact color match to your Sheffield metal roof at your local Sherwin-Williams store. What's up guys, welcome to the Metal Roofing channel. I'm Thad Barnett, and make sure you subscribe if you're new. We release metal roofing and metal construction content every Monday and Wednesday. What's up Adam, how's it going?
What's up Thad, how are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good. So previously, we put a metal roof on your house.
Yep.
Medium bronze, snap lock panel. Yep. And today we're gonna explore what's called the Sher-Color program. And it's a paint matching program that Sheffield Metals and Sherwin-Williams have together to match some paint. And today, talk to us about the project and what we're aiming to do here.
Sure, so we have the project. We've got, what was historically a brown shingle roof. You've got tan siding, nothing spectacular. But then you also have this green, and my wife and I, we're thinking, let's match the shutters and the green trim areas to the roof. So nice little accent piece, something to kind of have it be a little bit more cohesive than what's there.
Sure. So previously, you might have to go to a paint store, grab a whole bunch of sample cards, bring it back, try to match it to the roof color, and then get paint that way. But through the Sher-Color program with Sherwin-Williams and Sheffield Metals, there's a new way. So Adam, tell me about that.
Yeah, so through the Sher-Color program, I can go into any Sheffield Metals branch. I obviously work out of one, so went into the Sheffield Metals branch. We have these postcards in there where we can go and fill in the paint code, the corresponding metal roof paint code, and take that into any Sherwin-Williams branch and match a corresponding paint to that. So there's a lot of different varieties to paint. So the idea is here, we're gonna walk you through it. I've got an exterior application. Certainly you could match something on the interior. You're gonna use a different paint for the interior versus the exterior. The exterior is gonna see some UVs, harsher conditions, things like that. So the idea is we're gonna walk through this today and get my shutters and my trim matched to the roof. Awesome.
So what is this program not for? Tell me about that.
Sure, so there are very specific special paints for touch-up on my roof. We'll do some other videos about that. That could be paint pens, it could be aerosol cans to match it. Those are specifically designed to be air dry PVDF paints. What we're doing today, I don't want it to touch anywhere on the roof. This is exclusively for what I'm doing on my vinyl siding, vinyl shutters. So big thing, touch-up is touch-up. You should really work with your metal roof manufacturer to get touch-up. We do paint pens for little small nicks and scratches, things like that. And then we also do aerosol cans if somebody has like a larger accent piece or a gutter or downspout, something like that they want to match.
All right, Adam, great. Well, you're gonna run over to the Sherwin-Williams store and then we'll meet back here and get some paint on.
Absolutely, looking forward to it.
Sweet.
All right, thanks. So I picked this Sher-Color how to order card up at my local Sheffield Metals branch.
Yep.
And I'm looking to match some siding, some shutters to my existing medium bronze Sheffield Metals metal roof.
Okay.
And I was told, come get a paint code to the corresponding Sher-Color code, as well as that you guys could match it to your Sher-Color competitive color palette.
Yeah, so these colors are all in our system, so all I got to do is plug this number into our computer, pulls up the color, and I can make it in just about any product that you want.
So I take it you have some options we can go over?
I absolutely do.
Awesome, let's do it. I'm looking at painting some vinyl, possibly some wood,
Okay.
I got some accent pieces as well. So
Yep.
take me through this. What's good, what's better, what's best, what sort of options do I have?
Sure. A good option to start would be this Resilience. Reason being is it has what's called Moisture Guard technology, holds up very, very well in the weather. Your next step up from that, better option would be this Latitude, which is actually a combination of Resilience and another product we have called Flex Temp. So keeps the outstanding moisture resistance from the Resilience and adds the ability to be painted in temperatures from 35 to 120 degrees. Okay. Then your best option would be the Emerald Rain Refresh, which combines all the technologies from the paints underneath it and combines it into one, and then adds a self-cleaning technology, basically meaning that it cleans itself when it rains or when it is exposed to water.
Okay, very cool. Now, how long would I be able to expect any of these to last?
Obviously, the best option is going to last the longest. I'd say in Northeast Ohio, probably 10, 15 years out of the Emerald Rain Refresh. With latitude and resilience, probably 5 to 10. So all 3 of these products are able to be used on both vinyl and wood. You don't need to select 2 different products for both of those projects. Beauty of these 3 products is also that they can be made in what's called vinyl safe technology, meaning we remove the black from the color formula. You can see black has a tendency to warp the vinyl over time.
Okay.
Once we put in the color into the computer system, we tell it to make it vinyl safe, and we just tell it what product you want, and it makes the color exactly the way you want it.
All right, so take me into the gloss or the sheen on it. We've got a couple of actual medium bronze options. One of them's a low gloss, one of them is a standard higher gloss type finish, and that's the one that I'm looking to match today.
Okay. So all of our exterior products, including the 3 that we had talked about, come in a flat, a satin, and a gloss. Okay. Some of them do come in a high gloss. From a personal preference standpoint, I would say satin is our most popular option, but truthfully, it's really whatever the customer wants. So whatever you're looking for, we can make it in.
Okay, awesome. All right, Sam, I think I'm ready to order. I'm gonna go with the resilience on the finish, and I'm also gonna go with the satin look.
Okay.
And then obviously go with the Sher-Color code provided by Sheffield Metals and Sherwin.
Yeah, that's in our Sher-Color competitive color palette. So I can type that in and make it up for you right now.
Awesome, thank you. All right, so we just got back from the store. We got our paint, and we're gonna answer the question, how many Sheffield Metals employees does it take to paint 14 square feet of trim today on the Metal Roofing channel? Thanks to Sam, we got our match, medium bronze match, and I've enlisted the help of Thad and Julianne. We've got a lot of the prep work done as far as taping the trim and taping around it to not make too big of a mess, so let's get started. All right, guys, appreciate your help today. This couldn't be possible without Sherwin-Williams and the Sher-Color program, getting all my trim to match the roof. Really excited about that, looks great.
Yeah, and the process seemed really easy. Talk us through the steps real quick again.
All you're really going to need to do as a homeowner or a contractor is walk into a Sheffield Metals location or contact a Sheffield Metals location. We'll send you the Sher-Color match postcard back to you with the corresponding paint code, and it's as easy as walking into a Sherwin-Williams store, letting them know your application. So here we're an exterior paint, and then they're going to be able to match you up with the corresponding match to your architectural project. So whether it's a roof, a wall, some trim pieces that you had done, you can get a corresponding match, and you're not really going to have to worry about, is it slightly different? It's the same brand. However, you're going to want to just make sure you don't use it on the existing metal roof or trim.
Absolutely. And if you have any questions about the Sher-Color program, comment down below. We'd love to answer them for you. Huge thanks to everybody at Sherwin-Williams to help make this video possible. Thank you, Julianne. Thank you, Adam. Subscribe here to the Metal Roofing channel. And as always, I'm Thad Barnett, and we'll catch you next time.